Brr. Outer worlds. Worlds. Outer. Welcome back, Energy Videos. Me doing stuff because reasons. Mark Squavera. Alright, so we are once again back. Yes, I know I beat it in Outer Worlds, but if you watch the rest of it, which I highly recommend you do, that'll be the last Wasted Wednesday you're going to get for some time, so I highly recommend you watch it. We start a new character who is the exact opposite of my character, and not so much in the sort of help everyone out, because of course I'm going to help everyone out, especially now with my character. It makes more sense that I help people out. But in this case, I am a not very combat focused character, but I am going to be completely and utterly devoted to bringing space communism to this capitalistic nightmare. And considering how the actual world is set out, it might not be the worst thing in the world for this place. Look what the corporations are doing. So, to that end, Edgewater must fall anytime the corporations are doing corporation-y things. Anytime the corporations want something, I will do the opposite. Even if it turns out that maybe I should have picked someone else. Now, also, I was very drunk last time I was doing this. That's what Wasted Wednesday is all about. This is Sober Wednesday. Actually, it's Sober Friday. So I can pay more attention to what I am doing. Yeah.
Yes, mister. Whoa, you
Take it easy, Thompson. Send me.
What are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
I mean your house, right? Here to collect grades. Obviously, sometimes I can skirt it. Grade side fees, fine, I can make that work. Because I want money. I mean, I want experience, which I actually want more than money, because money is so easy to make.
I'm dying. I'm not long for this.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. You are?
How can I help?
There's a cat.
I'll do it.
Just keep your head down.
Alright, now I'll go to... Yeah, well, I'm not even going to actually talk to you this time. Actually, I will. I will to shame her into, like, backing out. Where is she? There she is.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine. Spacer's Choice Abernathy. All I'm saying is Abernathy. How do I probably... Alright. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town. And we don't have the medicine to treat them all.
We won't need to.
Without crossing a river of red tape. I'm paid. That's...
This is fine. I'm gonna pick, like, the slightly more humane approach, but I'll still be a dick. I mean, if I was a real communist, I wouldn't be accepting money. If I was a real communist, I wouldn't be fighting the Marauders. The Marauders are fighting against corporate injustice. They totally are. Already looted all this. I can be thorough. Okay, that way leads to the ship. J for journal. I guess I'll collect Ludwig's fees. For example, I'll work with him Because Ludwig is under the bizarre illusion that robots are going to take over. Space robots, even. You know, I was thinking a while back. A franchise, there's always side quests in a lot of games. Fantasy, post-apocalyptic, sci-fi, especially space opera, of the bounty hunter. The Boba Fett. Well, convenient. And I am 100% for that. Big shock. But what I am not for is sometimes that's not the main focus. I would be totally up for a massive game.
Traders in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
A massive game based around being a bounty hunter. Kind of like this, but with an element of Elite Dangerous. I know I said that before, but...
Thank the Lord. You ever... I'm trying... Just my... Oh, well,
He wants to...
I told Silas I pay my...
Alright, fuck it.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself.
I could be the Stalin of this group.
For just such a project. I've been gathering up a war chest.
Oh, only 10. Good experience, though.
Enlistment fee. They have said the scout must not be permitted to return.
Okay. Now I'll go to this scout, have Parvati fix him. Yeah, like, I would love a Cowboy Bebop sort of universe, but not as the crew of the Bebop, more just in the same ballpark. Maybe even overlapping, as in you get to see them, but I'm sure there are bounty hunter games out there. But there's plenty of ones that like have bounties and shit. You could argue the Dark Brotherhood.
Searching for repair.
I could probably fix that. I mean,
I've never actually done this before.
that's not bad work, ma'am. You done this before?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
No. Oh yeah, I can loot here as well. There's so much stuff that you can loot in this game. I mean, money's not like indefinite. You don't need it. You just need to know, like, sometimes you don't need to buy shit.
Got it.
Like, look in here. Like, this is a secret area. Yeah. A light machine gun this early in the game? Hell yeah. I'm absolutely terrible at combat, but you don't need to be all that great when you've got a machine gun. God, she gets winded quickly. I'll give you this stream today, and then probably nothing tomorrow. If it is, it won't be more Outer Worlds. I'll pick something else for you. Something that's already installed in my game folder. I don't want to install anything. Or something that's incredibly easy to play, like a desktop game. I could go now to also give you, now I got the webcam back, just talk. I'm not sure what you'd want.
That's the last of them.
Rabbit sprats. Like I said, I don't get the feeling this place is starving. It's getting bad, but it's not quite there yet. button. Never really used that thing. Now that I'm sober, I can give you a numerous amount of accents, but as I know what Thompson sounds like... Oh no, that's Gibson. So Gibbs. I have a this. I can do this accent. Yes, yes, good, yes, yes. Khajiit action. Hey, boss. Just want to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the production line. I think some of them will be ready to catch our customers' attention. School. Why does one care about this? Now, dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on the not turning into Russian. Damn, I need to... one of these days, I need to go and... I know what accent to play next. Not only will be an accent, you're going to get your own voice as well. I'm going to do Huttese from a hut. Juda da Lawrence, Gabiciano tutti bawaka sutal tuna. I be swoosh di va woo di blah blah woo ba ha ha woo di. Bushad naki wa suti ba woo dano. Starting to turn a little bit Klingon right there. Kucha wa na busuku wa ni hola every can. Sometimes they don't have words direct. I didn't create the language. Actually, it sounds more like a hut trying to sound like a sim. Fuck it. It's exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistic department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred from the marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers in the cannery line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less salt tuner, hour after hour, days after days. Great and tremendous honor for you and for me. Immediately, your position in market division has been terminated. Expect you to report to your foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. Welcome! What a dick move. Personnel file. Melt on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some saltuna flavor. It's brine time. Now with satisfying crunch of cartilage. You can't spell saltuna without salt. Note, it can also be saltuna with ont. Perhaps a market towards families? Leading scientists say it's still food. The saltuna will thank you. Warning, may cause auditory hallucinations. We'll add more later. God diddly daffodil. Things to sell. Things to buy. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's go to the deserters. Characters, inventory, map. Journal. Deliver Reed's message. Sure thing. I checked, by the way. There is no way of getting her back and having Reed stay. Ah! Just shot you in the back. I pulled an Ian right there. Howdy, sexy. I'm doing better than alright. I'm doing copacetic. Hunting rifle! Too useful not to have. I could listen to her scream all day. See, this is how you make bad people go away. But of course now they'll never be good people. They'll never know the joys of my socialist utopia I am bringing. I mean, if they'd have disrespected the state, it would have ended up the same way, but still. A woman can dream. Okay, now if I'm right, there's a guy up here in the balcony. Easiest one to kill first. There he goes. And... F, 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 F! Wish you could upgrade yourself to have like an auto thingamajig. You know the thingamajigs. You know the ones. Where they auto. Now, is there any? I want to like wear light armor, but seeing that I'm kind of a pansy right now, I'll equip the base armor for the the raiders. Parvati's fine. Oh, she fine. She fine. 113, 44, 44. Yes, I'll pick this tossball stick. You never know. In my crappy state, you never know. No. Ooh. By the way, that's completely useless. Sometimes in Fallout, if you approach someone with your weapon drawn, they would fire. This, no. Absolutely none. You know what I mean? Make it quick, Parvati.
Everyone all right?
Fine and dandy like sour candy. I don't have enough. I don't have enough shunts. That's how you say that word. Shunt. I'd like to think I'm going to play this for about 4 hours. I might not want to, but we'll see. This thing just devours bullets. Force combat is the best way of getting resources in this game. And you just abuse the system of economy they have going on here. And oh yeah, save valve, OSI valve. Oh, useful. Should also give Parvati better weapons, seeing that she's meant to be my heavy hitter, and she's not doing all that much heavy hitting. stupid now and hop down. Oh. Oh. That wasn't stupid at all. That was the smart thing to do. I have a feeling I'm missing out one of the dead bodies, and I think it's the dead body that has the key card. Oh yeah, here. Oh, shunt. Very useful. Resident. 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 Bodies. Parvati, for as squeamish as she is, Parvati doesn't seem to be all that much worried about all these bodies. I have to remember to get more of these bypasses. Hacks, whatever the hell they're called. Like riot control armor? As in like proper riot control armor? Yay! It's falling apart, but it's better than my armor. By a factor of 1. Rosenberg, eyes. 2. All. Subject. Keycards. Everyone. The keycard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully it will be on the fritz again and start shooting keycards at anyone who walks by. As a reminder, in case it does break down again, you can borrow a keycard from the director or one of the workers' second floor office if you lose a card. Director Pickett, I must lodge a complaint. Your obsession with the Manta Queen is wasting our budget and holding development in the entire expedition. This has to stop. Hello, Pickett. An update regarding the request of 1 adult Manta Queen. As you may remember, our tracking discovery a beautiful specimen in the wild. Per your approval, we deploy a team of highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We're to inform you that the entire team has perished. Please express our invoice from our office, including the cost of our gravesite fees, as stipulated in our contract. Initially, we must ask that you cover the cost of all equipment damaged, corroded, dissolved, eaten, or digested, partially or otherwise. Ooh. Thank you for patronage. Please allow us to offer opportunity to purchase second hunting team at 10% discount. Looking forward to hearing you again. Sincerely, Hunters and Trackers Limited, partners with the Wildlife Eradication Society, wholly owned subsidiary Universal Defense Logistics. Hunter Tracker Limited, teaching the fauna of Halcyon the cruel reality of existence. Oh, no wonder I went for the companies first. There's something horribly lovable about them. It's not even malice, it's just pure blinding greed. There is malice to it, but mostly it's just stupidity. Like fracking, which I do not support in any way, form, or function. What's wrong with fracking? Don't you like people having jobs? Yeah, I also don't like the idea of earthquakes and sinkholes and noxious gases. You're a noxious gas. Yes, I am. Wasn't expecting you to be so honest. Wasn't expecting you to be such a tool. Yet here we are. Pop, 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 pop. Definitely needing much more Adreno than last time because, of course, my character isn't geared towards health, towards combat. I'm gonna have to spam the living shit out of the quick time, which is fine by me. I want to know what meat they were carving up, but it probably wasn't all that healthy for you. Okay. Emerald Vale. Don't need to go to Emerald Vale. Yet. It's got the best choice. I wonder if they'll have a markup because I'm a dick to them. Probably. Of course, I'm also doing so many jobs for the companies just because. Sometimes the companies goals and my goals overlap. Okay. Hack and code first. Bit late for that, but okay. Log. History of the Emerald Vale exhibit. More history. Synopsis. The history of Emerald Vale, once complete, will display the proud heritage of our settlement for generations to come. Decorating the main hall of our noble community centre, this elaborate diorama of memorabilia in our settlement's founding will embody a hard-working spirit of our Spacers family. Centerpiece of this grand exhibit was a taxidermy mantiquine, erected within our main lobby as sign of civilization's victory over nature itself. That's why every time we try to grab one, it keeps on killing us, because we're winning! There's nothing really new going on here. Hey, I'm gonna give Parvati a weapon, aren't I? Crap little pistol can go, but keep that sledgehammer, the impact hammer, hell yeah. Assault rifle. There, that's a weapon. That's a weapon that'll get job done. Mode, aggressive, distance, ranged. Yeah, keep it at medium. I'll have to upgrade her skills, of course. But, one thing at a time. There's always seems, with games like Factions, there always seems to be like this default neutral faction that it's totally okay to kill, like bandits in Skyrim or Oblivion or whatever. I will miss this game when it's gone. Hopefully, by the time I get to play it again, they'll have some DLC out. Because there's so many areas scattered around Halcyon that there must be. Bollocks. Like, there absolutely must be some. Yep, I'm over encumbered. And I can't fast travel because I didn't pick that perk. There must be some DLC based around it. You gotta have Festin, which is the work planet. It's like their Mercury, and it's about as hot as Mercury. And you've got the two, what do you call them? Planets. Not planets. Yeah, the two gas giants. You're a gas giant. I want to wear, like... I saw an outfit that you can pick up very early on that I like the look of. It's like a pure black sort of thing. It's got, like, these leather boots and a sort of Han Solo-esque waistcoat. Won't give you much in the way of armor, but that's alright. I'll just, if I reach a point where I get fucked up completely, then what I'll do is I'll just, work around it. In the meantime, let's make ourselves some money. Ain't it?
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
That's alright, but for the record, I'm here to help you this time. I know we've had a bad history.
I don't know you.
Also, like that outfit she's got
Whatever
going
you're
on.
looking for. Answers. If you're over enough. We'll look at. No,
She's looking for a,
not like Zoe to go. Can't.
now I can go and kill off all the marauders. Let's go to a shop. Sell off this crap. Shop is over here. Can't be doing too bad if they have a store, you know? Yeah, that's not very hygienic. So how hard is it just to get another shelf for those two items?
You hungry? Some
What are we
fresh off the
selling?
list.
I'll buy both of these because they're not all that expensive. Let's see which is better. That's probably the best revolver, but revolvers are weak as fuck. No point doing that. Get rid of all the food. Food means nothing to me, despite my engorged body. Well, alcohol. Well, anyway, look what time it is. Oh, no. My armor parts. Yeah, I'll get rid of my armor parts. I don't need them. My weapon parts I need to keep up to snuff. To smuff, that's right. Thinking cap. Rations. I'll do it by different weapon. Gives you block 5. The beanie? Really? Whoa, shit. Why'd I do that? Why'd I go and do that? I don't want a beanie. I don't want a beanie. I've got a baseball cap on. Oh, I finally had my first and hopefully last run in with Jared Genesis. Don't know who Jared is. Good for you. You're living a better life than I am. He is a padiophile. No other way of putting it. Out of his own mouth too. Just in case you think that we're being ungenerous or setting ourselves up for slander. And he became a justifiable butt of jokes. There we are. Look at those boots. Those boots. Those are some good boots. Doesn't quite look as good for the woman, but she makes it work enough, I guess.
Something I can
More selling.
fresh off.
No point for the speed grip. And you can't equip regular clothes with mods, unfortunately. Alright, so. Got a cool 1,000. Could make that work.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to.
Oh, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go there quite yet. By the way, if you want, and if you're lucky, looking around the ground, you should find some mock apples that have fallen off the tree. Probably covered in space ants, but what are you going to do? Space ants never hurt anyone, except for everything that they kill. And the people who they do actually kill, because it's just nowhere. There's nowhere that space ants don't hurt. Space ants. Not affiliated with space communism, but are affiliated with space uncles. Really low on ammo. Have no fear. Journal map is here. No, actually, journal. I want this. Fistful of digits. Le map. Though before I leave, I will talk to yourself.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
Pretty. It is pretty. Probably smells nice too.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Yes. Your hair is made of tinfoil. Why?
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Pretty.
Thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying?
Mostly masturbating while he does so.
You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
I'd be up for that.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil.
We get it. You're into plants.
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
So, you're stealing bodies, huh?
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
He's
Let's hear it.
not that cold.
What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from it.
For once, I'm listening to you,
Pull
old
our
lady.
end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Miss Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear. It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones.
Pretty much.
You've been there. You've seen it.
Yep.
All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery.
Or the
They
bar.
give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
Now at 40% less beetles.
So, what do you say? Divert power over to us. Shut down that abominable cannery for good.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Parvati's like, yeah, so all my friends will die. And everyone's cut out to, you know, be a hippie. It's a shame. Hippies have great weed. Did that again. Sorry there, Parvati. I keep on shooting you. Thank you for doing your job. Yay! Suppose I should go and fix this up at the next workbench. This rifle is probably my best rifle, so. Look. Okay. That's maxed out for now. Obviously not completely. Now we're gonna move on to. Yeah. Alright, now I've got combat dialogue. I need more health all around, so that'll definitely help. Another light machine gun, pretty good. This motherfucker here is surprisingly tough because he's got power armor on. Oh, that was a waste of good XP, but I don't care, it was worth it. They died on their own fucking minds. He's only got himself to blame at this point. No, Pavati, you're not strong enough on your own. No, Pavati, neither of us are strong enough on our own. A little bit. Why? Wee, wee, wee. Oh. Yo, Zoe, we're going home now.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
I don't like her voice.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
What coast?
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Well, that was ridiculously easy. Nothing. Ow. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Mines in this game are like rakes to Sideshow Bob. If I hit one of them, I'm just gonna go. Alright. He was the hardest of them. In comparison, your two aren't so bad. No, thanks to this game, I rediscovered my love of tuna, which is weird because the way they describe salt tuna in this world is horrible. But, especially the cans you actually do get to eat. Which are no longer tuna cans, but more. So there, that's an unexpected win for this game. Rediscover your love of tuna with the Outer Worlds. Yeah, that's a weird thing to say. Okay, how do I get up here? All this is like up in the north of Ireland, the Giant's Causeway. Also a place in what's the name? Oh yeah. How many times you actually ever have to deal with these things? Yeah, I think they also have them up in like Albania or something like that. I don't know. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm completely harmless. Parvati, defend yourself! Stop screaming like a bitch. The armor's fine, it's the weapon, isn't it? 66%? Yeah. There. Who needs a bench? Noobs. Basics. That's who. I don't really have much else I can do. Ravai's being a little bitch. Haha! He's almost dead. Oh, fuck off. This fucking reload shit. Bit of a long shot, but I gotta try it. Haha, with the last bullet and everything. Robophobia. Phobic effects. Dexterity, perception, and temperament. Fuck off. I don't need that. It makes the battles a little bit more interesting, seeing when you're really outclassed like this. Maybe I was in that cave over there. I almost should go and get more bullets, but I might be able to find some around here. This is the house for Nakoya or Nakaya, whatever hell. Yeah. It's her house for that mission that she does. Spacer's Chaw. It's not the best chaw. It's Spacer's Chaw. Ding! I don't like chaw. It's too much tobacco. I don't like tobacco as a rule, so that's just a netty no-no right there. Also, completely fuck up your mouth. At least you don't cough all the time. I don't have tobacco breath though. Skull is, I think it's skull or scummy. What it is. But you get that in Norway a lot. Woo-wee! That's got a bite to it. Huh? Alright. Let's get going. There's a cave here. Cave means Dark Maybell. Dark Maybell means finger for Dark Maybell, and so on. Look out, it's dead. Oh, she normally doesn't come out. God, she's almost dead. Damn, Parvati. Ooh, I got blood on stick. This blade is so sharp, it yeah. Oh yeah, it causes bleed. It's not a very good close quarter weapon, but I might keep it for now. One-time barrels. Have to start modding some of these weapons. Not this one though. I know. Won't need them. Nice. There's always an end of cave chest. So, the last one is a guy called Bertie Cotton. He's the preacher man. Son of a preacher man. Good. That was worrying. Should also go in here real quick and those walls suck. Damn, Parvati. You good. You good, Parvati. I'm also not going to give them any power armor or any sort of armor at all. Because I just like the look of them individually. I like Vicar Max's sharpness with his outfit. Ooh, a shot cannon. Perfect. Perfect against robots when you need that extra edge.
System performing unattempted.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, you have to be close enough. Okay. That makes sense. Would you? Damn, this thing's finicky to work. Banzai! Ah! That's Banzai. Kind of reminds me of the kind of reminds me of the robots, the guns they used in the Matrix to kill off the squids. I'm not going to get into too much detail. But the reason you might have heard me just mutter, oh shit, was because one of those classic moments where you remembered something embarrassing from years and years and years ago just kicked into your brain. All you can do is just sigh and go, yeah, you did that. Yeah, you said that. Oh, nice. And a shotgun to boot. And I'm over encumbered. Fuck. Item. There. That'll suit my needs. But of course I can also go over here to the Spacer's Choice vending machine and sell off some shit. Lab coat. Mag 2. Vending machines. That's our food. Still have to be. I'm restricted from getting that. Typical. Very typical. Ammo of all sorts. And I'd be a bit crazy not to get the Adreno. Should have done that after I was selling shit off. Buy the rest of it? I cannot. Can now, though. Oh, that was awkward. Keep the weapon mods. Now, the rest of the Adreno. Hell yeah. Edgewater geothermal plant. Obviously, I'm not going to go and do the geothermal thing now. I will pretty soon. There's tons of stuff I can do along the side that I really should. And it is. Oh my god! Ha! Do a little dance for me. Do a little dance. All right, I know my skill is pretty low, but that's terrifying. Maybe the weapon's really weak. Well, maybe that's it. That, however, is a bit crazy not to use this inside here now. The only downside of this weapon is that you got to you gotta go right up next to them to use it. There should be a workbench around here somewhere. That's exactly where I need to go, but I'm not going there yet. Oh, man. Soon. Door's locked. Let's get back outside. Sprat. Hi, little Sprat. You're not worth my time. Whoa. Very useful. Huzzah! That's more like it. What's the best way of killing robots? With the very thing that powers them, of course. That'd be like if a bunch of pizzas just crushed me alive. Which could quite easily happen. I wonder how many pizza boxes it would take to crush a human being. At first it would just be annoying. Just bang on top of your head. Then as time goes on, it would just get worse. Worse. Eventually, you wouldn't be able to move them around fast enough. It's not like you could eat the damn things. I'm thinking like a frozen pizza. And even the softest stuff would eventually start hurting you after a while. And here is...
Self-diagnostics complete. It's not the best.
Oh, I didn't give him a name because Parvati's the one that gives him names.
Hostile action complete. Affirmative.
Alright, well you get to work and you help clear up the evil monster robots who are evil and monsters. They're not monsters, they're just misunderstood. Oh man. Another light machine gun. Chief's card. Very nice. Now from right, I need to get back up here and go in here. Nice. The Lord. Now I gotta go back to Ludwig, and I'm just standing there. I was trying to find like a workbench. I think the area where the gas is. There's Higgins. Crazy dude. Crazy dude. Higgins is crazy. Unlike me, who is just lazy.
You're not real. You're not real.
I'm Steve. You're liable to get scalded.
Really? Steam equals hot? Did you not watch that JonTron video? Did you learn nothing of safety videos? Why not use one in combat?
A target located.
Yay! Now, get those, very useful. And here it is. I had a feeling it would be there. Gotta play this tons of times now. Alright, seeing that I'm using the shock cannon a lot, I should really use the shock cannon. Critical damage by 30%. Hell yeah. Mag 2 power. Power plasma. Or zap. It's already got zap. Plasma would be better. No, I won't install that one. That. I might do it. Oh, no wonder that was falling apart. It's like 1% strength. Mag 2 zap. And nothing else. My machine gun. And shotgun. This one will have power. Alright. And the one Parvati has. Let's give her a zap as well. I like the look of that rifle. An assault rifle looks like a real assault rifle, but like a cheap assault rifle. Something you'd see from like the 70s from like a shitty country. Some of the weapons are pretty good in this. So there's Tinker. I have a grenade launcher. No one told me that. Damn. -9. Means I should break down a weapon. And the shovel. Now I can repair this. Too short. God damn it. Fine, I'll find ammo, some weapons someplace else. I will tinker with the, I will tinker. Oh, Mr. Ouch or Mr. Zap? No, Mr. Ouch looks good, but... That's for money, is it? Okay. Shotgun. I need all the kick I can get. Wait, you can upgrade armor? Huh. I'll be the son of an ape. Didn't know you could upgrade that particular armor. That's good. I mean, it won't do much in well of health, but... My character will look pretty dashing.
Searching for unexpected.
Canyon has leveled up. So have I, for that matter, hopefully. Get closer, damn it. Don't know why I'm talking like one of you. Eat poop. Alright. Character. Skills. Look, I've got no skills in one-hand melee. Like, none. Okay, so I can't see noticing I'm not getting the... Yeah. That'll do. Plus 10 to engineering? Hell yeah. There's tons of areas around here now I can go back and pick said lock in. Okay, and now I believe we'll go down and talk to Higgins. I think after that we're done.
Not real. You're not real.
That's something I wanted.
No, just leave me alone.
Why?
You're not real. You're not real. You can talk? The Phantoms never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
No, I think that's a plus.
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
That haircut is really popular in this colony.
Of course. Do it. Oh, I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, Look, I don't want to... You know, I just...
If you think I'm skipping through this, sorry, but I mean, I've played this so many times now. There's no point reprogramming them, they're all dead. Okay. The one I repaired doesn't count. Okay, I think we're done here. Now I will go and... Oh, I still haven't gotten the last bounty yet. I'll go and do that. Also go to the cannery and loot that a bit. Get, Also gotta give what's his name his medicine. Come on. So far I haven't done all that much space communism, but that's gonna change pretty soon. I've also been doing the same old, which is kill everything. Don't forget, folks, if you're liking the stream, you know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't know that, well, hello, random stranger. You are indeed a unicorn. How's that giant horn on your head? Ew! What's a snake? That was like a leech or something. Leather boa. Leather boa, because it's a, you get the joke. You get the joke. Oh boy, having that weapon, that is just fucked up right now. Wouldn't do any damage. Got enough to make the difference. There's primals around here. Gotta be kidding. Where? Fucking end raise. Right in the ass. Nothing. For experience. And in the end, isn't that the greatest of all things? Yes, the answer is yes. Okay, if I want to go and make this a quick fight, I want to sneak up on him while he's on his chair. What's that? Yeah, that thing there, that canid. I'll use this. I'm just enjoying life. It'd be a shame if someone killed him. What? I got the rest of them. Even says I did. Oh, I see what's going on there, yeah. Oh, they didn't even hear me. Alright. Another successful death. That sounds weird. Another successful death. Like there can be any other type. Even they had a shot cannon. Shocking. Also to save time actually before I go, I'll do the Vickers mission. J. Illustrated manual. Can I fast travel? Oh, it is getting colder. Oh, my bag came today. I'm very happy with it. Not sure where I put the damn. Oh, I put it in the kitchen. It's actually quite small by the looks of it, but it fills out a lot. So I don't have to worry about paying any extra fees on the day for having it on as carry-on luggage. Fits the laptop, which is already the most important thing. That way I can actually use the laptop while I'm flying. I'll be smart enough to put something on it. Games or movies or I don't know. But I'll even have Netflix, but I don't think I'll have the connection strength in even if there is internet, then I probably won't even need to unpack it. I'll want it for when I'm traveling like in the airport. I'll try and do a live stream from Lisbon or Dublin. No promises. Shocking. It is shocking, yeah. Overcumbered again because I'm a puss. I'm a weak-willed pussy. That's, by the way, the only time you ever hear about the Great War in this game, that one comment. At least as far as I found it. Okay, that's almost every... Alright. Nice, I can actually... I should have enough now. I think you need 4 of those to unlock the safe. It's over here. I have to find me a... vending machine. 765. Okay. Experience. Woo. Oh. Stunned to find that didn't actually kill me. Item. Claw rake. Someone was trying to kill me with a claw rake. Bless him. Bless his little heart. Can I break it down? Yep, cute. 40% chance you get a basic mod, huh? Neato. Petito. These are armor parts. Shit. Still. Making space. Love how even the game tells you, like, the only thing this is really useful for, these guns, are the pistols. Are breaking them down for better parts. Whoops. Strange. Oh, I added it to junk. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's try this now. Or... Yay! Alright, got my sniper rifle back. Can we get any closer? No. Well, can kind of, but it's not worth the loading screen. It's all about the loads. It's all about that load. That load. Terrible song. Oh wait, no. Dear Future Husband is a terrible song. See, the trick is shooting them. Bet it does indeed, Parvati. Cave entrance. There's a sniper rifle. Yep. Sniper. Sniper! Van. Cool.
Easy.
Oh wow, you needed 7. I had exactly 7. That was scary. J map. Okay, I think that regardless of anything, I have to go back to Edgewater. But along the way, I'll also pick up. Oh no, I have to go to the fucking bar now and pick up what's it thingamajig. This- Come on.
Bring us honor, so
Even the game wasn't.
your cantina. On the dump.
Even the game was like, oh wait. I love the Edgewater sign though. It's better than nature. Oh, one of the last 2 bills left has come in that I have to pay in this spot. Meaning, once again, I can't even start on the American dollar yet. That's what I think of the whole situation. Oh, while I'm here, I can also give him.
You wanna mingle? Go. Let's see it. I don't know what that means. Is that some
We obviously need this.
sweet life-giving nostrum? The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got.
Nah. Haha.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Preachy much.
The latest report?
I don't know you. Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name.
Particular.
I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
What a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately.
Don't need to
I
care.
can
Just
get you a
want that.
drink if you like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Uh-huh, let me see what you have on tap.
Coming right up.
Sell. Worker's outfit. Bloop. 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 Armor parts. Now that's armor parts. Sell all these. Ouch. I keep forgetting I've got the grenade launcher. I have to equip that grenade launcher. Shot cannon, hunting rifle. Boof, 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 and yeah, that about do it. Ah, you gotta love those stains. They'll tell you a story, they will. Ooh, a bolt pistol. Nice.
Yeah, huh? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division. Could be. You mean about... I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, and it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling.
Don't judge the mission on your
And
preconceived
Vicker
notion
sees
of
one
beauty.
ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. The Vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him. Sorry. I know it's none of my business.
Alcohol is the opioids of the masses.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad.
That's why one of the first things I do is suggest that we all go out and get a drink.
Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, she's so weak and kind of pathetic. I love her. She makes me feel better about being me. Speaking of, a certain Goddess showed me a link to a YouTuber. Like her, she has crazy ass hair. And like her, she's... No, that's really where it ends. She's a crazy woman. Sagittarius? I think it's like Sagittarius or something like that. Oh my fucking Christ. She might be the trashiest human being I have ever seen. That's not me trying to start beef with her. She looks like she could kill me in any way she chose fit. But... wow. Trainwreck seems understated. Maybe two cruise line. No, two garbage islands. Two garbage islands smashing in together. Or she could be a really, really good troll. I don't know. All I know is, God fucking bless her. If she's happy with her life, I ain't being judgy. I'm just standing back like, oh wow, that's real.
Something to report? We pay by the finger. Gil Antrim. Real name,
Antrim.
Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. He was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature.
I should put the
here,
heating on
here,
before I freeze to
here,
death.
Here, and here. Got any more fingers for me?
I also get some soup, because I'm an old man.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter.
He really liked the part where I took my shirt off so he could
Still one
put the
outstanding
thing on
balance.
me.
If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
Stethoscope, that's the one.
Here we are. Birdie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma.
Yeah, pretty
Bert
much.
was the local preacher before
I
Matt
technically
took over.
shocked him to death,
Always
so...
was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus. You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
No open bounties. Oh no, it's been updated. Must be able to sign your own name. That's discriminatory. What happens if you can't sign your own name? What happens if you can only sign someone else's name? You don't know why. No one knows why. No doctor, no scientist. And like a Hodor thing going on. Hodor. Oh, Hodor. Hodor, hold the door. Hodor. I'm always annoyed you don't get to see Hodor afterwards. Should have come back as a white. I also think that's everyone at this point for the thing. And of course try to convince Vicar early on that his religion is wrong. Because he eventually finds that out himself. Also, how come they're saying that the mission looks clean? It looks like it needs at least a new coat of paint. Everything does.
Any progress on that map? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Fuck the French.
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan.
His face just breaks down so quickly.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good.
That greater good.
I spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wrecks.
He's in a bad place in his life right now. He doesn't even know it.
Than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aether Wave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
So he's default combat and...
I'm fairly competent at hacking
charm
as well.
And hacking.
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Sound good. I'm not in the market for a hacking, brawling vicar. Fuck you.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you.
Oh, trust me, Edgewater's got a lot more problems it's about to deal with.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Great. Level 6. 50. Great stuff. Well, obviously Intimidate's 40 because I'm weak as fuck. But still, it's getting there. Journal. Character. Perks. 50% companion kills? Oh yeah. Alright. Next one on the list. Small grave matter. Get it? Is that everyone? Yes it is. Let's talk to Ludwig now. Okay, here's one sword. He's always so shocked he has to turn around.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Design. You ever want to see a mechanic? Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, so time's come for you.
Already got the password from me. Read.
I've been after a passcode for years. I need you to get us the brain of a bang up work, soldier. So this is it then.
Alright. There we are. For some reason, Spacer's Choice likes me for doing that, even though I could have very well easily destroyed a huge quantity of their property. So we'll go to Silas. And then, oh shit, I've got to go to the cannery, don't I? Actually, do I? Do I? J. Inventory. One, two, three. I don't, actually. That's good. No, I want to go to Silas. Where is he? Silas! Silas! Selak. Silus. Salus. Salusia. The Kingdom of Salusia. Where are you? God, I wonder if... One thing the Revolution is definitely doing for her, she's getting great cardio out of this. She is going to have herself a swimmer's body at the end of it. Alright, fuck it. Where is it? Going here. Oh. Cool. Don't think I was meant to do that, but alright. I would try one of those cysty pig things. It's just... Ugh. Ooh. Anyone who can see me? Let's be on the safe side. There we are. Free stuff. Logs. One severed hand. I'm surprised they don't throw the severed hand into the mix. Okay, kind of pointless. Although it does explain what the toilet, where the toilet goes. ever been here before? This is probably... Oh, that's... Yeah, I knew it. I fucking knew it. That's where you grab it up. You'll die if you pick that up, by the way, at this point. I have to come back here, and I think I have to kill off some of the Spacer's Choice soldiers. This is a real shame for them. More so for Parvati. A lot of them are people that she's known. Probably not friends, but still. Convenient. They did put a lot of thought into this town. That's so in places like Monarch. Pristine items aren't just shiny. They aren't shiny at all compared to regular ones. Oh, for fuck's sake, that was a complete waste of time. Alright, I'm gonna go now and... I'll probably still play for another 2 more hours. I'm feeling it. But I want to get the heating up. Chris is going to bed pretty soon. I don't want to go and fuck him over with heating as he's trying to go to sleep. And the way his room is, his bed is right next to the fucking radiator. Very smart on his part. Very smart. I told him he could move in here after I'm done. He just kind of staring at me like, why? And I'm like, because it's bigger. Maybe he'll move some stuff in here. Okay, I'm gonna go now and get the heat on. And I'll also I think I'll whip up some mug soup to keep me from freezing to dieth. To dieth. It's like death, but different. Ow. Ow. Oh. Curse you, cutlery that I should have brought in after dinner. Ow. My big toe. First, this game does not like my extremities. By the way, you can't see him, but there is a spider here. Pretty big one. Can't bring the webcam over anymore. It's over here, climbing the wall. Maybe a female then if it's bigger. Who is it? Fat girl. Oh, my luck, somebody's in the chat right now, or was when I was away. I'm just waiting for the kettle to boil. My hands are like ice. I won't be missing this weather, but if I'm back in Ireland and stay in Ireland, I won't really have much in the way of choice, will I? That's the hit of the whole fruit. And of course, someone's here while I'm gone. That's how that works. Hey, here, give me a recap of what I missed. I can. I have done most of the early stuff. Talked to myself. Been very, very cold. Went out. Got me some tea. Got me some soup. And now I need to pee. Better do it now than later. So anyway, now we can get back to it. These headphones are falling apart. Woo! 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 Oh god, I just want to hold the soup. Oh, it's so cold. The heat's just been put on. The soup, just chicken soup, that's all it is. But fuck it. It might as well be ambrosia from the gods. This tea, oh yeah. Oh god, I really wish I got some coffee or something. Getting sick of tea. Whoa! Alright.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about,
Just ask
Silas?
her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him
Once he's
when I
buried him, isn't that really all you got at that point?
I'm sorry, Parvati.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, I've got about all those
Run into
ones.
any trouble?
Uh,
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Alright, I think that's all the side missions. Oh, no, we still got this one. But that won't take that won't take long. Map. Now, we get to go and do the main mission. Everything's all set up. It's a simple matter of kicking in the door. And then, Spacer's Choice will die. I mean, we'll free the people from their oppressive corporate overlords.
What is it?
If I can, I'm going to get that outfit.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel.
Zoe doesn't look like it should be said Zoe. It looks like it should be said Zoe.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
That's how this colony works. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Look at him do his little dance. Jay. Here. Thomas. I've gained a bolt pistol. Nice.
Oh, didn't see you
His
there.
eyes are so pretty.
Well, I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're what? How are you? Hi. Hello.
He fancies her so much.
Are things safe out here? How you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague.
That can mean the same thing.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Depends what type of chair. If it's a really, really advanced chair, then, you know, no one would hold that you're responsible there. But, yeah, if it's made out of wood and you've got hammer and nails, yeah, children point and laugh. He's so dumb. Why is he so dumb? Oh, Eduardo, you're going to grow up to be such a cunt. My Christ. I am growing so old. Soup and I are becoming closer bonded than ever before. You're lucky your camp's full of idiots. That's actually true, in all fairness.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever
By
heard of
making
the
stuff.
Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
He's got cat eyes.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
And that's where you find one.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Obliged. Today's your lucky day. I've got one of the ones you want.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
All of them.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble.
Your technology sucks. The size of those data pads.
On the off
For a
chance
book.
somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Keep going.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
He's got a shit ton of money to give away, though.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Nah. Glad someone appreciates my work. Not you, Bill. Obviously, you appreciate my work, or else you wouldn't be here. The internet's big and wide. News of part 3.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring
He's
down
so
there?
thrilled.
Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been
Can't even look him in the eye.
just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Okay. Information. I want that bolt pistol, but I want to give it to Parvati because she sucks at using this gun. This is actually stronger, the shock stick. So yeah, we'll give her the bolt pistol. She always looks so sad and depressed. Light minigun, hunting rifle, shock cannon. I'll put the shock cannon away for now, but I'll keep it for now because mechanicals, it just kills them so quickly. Let's do this. I'll use the workbench too. Let's see. Can't mod any armor, you see, so there's no point having that thing. Magnum, hell yeah. I should equip her weapon. Zap or power? Zap. If we run across any more robots, we'll be ready. J. Map. That's it for all the side missions, so let's go and do a bit of communism. Space communism. One of my favorite lines from New Vegas. I didn't see exactly when you popped it in, so you're going to need to refresh my indeed memory. I just realized he looks like he's wearing lipstick. Did he even give him a name? Is it Moon Boy or something? I like the idea of Moon Boy. Hell yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I'm gonna free the workers and destroy the bourgeoisie. So, yeah.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel.
Normally I agree with you because money, power, and really good shoes, but
Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year
I'm a
after year.
I'm a theoretical physicist in theoretical physics. Fantastic, yeah.
Good people in it.
Yo.
Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
There's our community.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Now, I'm not going to go and hurt the town. I'm going to go and hurt the company. And the town is owned by the company. So then by hurting the town, I'm hurting the company. Do you see? One day, she'll be able to create a massive collectivized farm. Sorghum for as far as the eye can see. Wheat. Bountiful melons coming out of the ground. Melons, Parvati. She is promising melons.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Dick.
Really?
I can still be nice to her. I can disagree with her, but still,
Thanks.
you know.
No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Then your dad was a dick, apparently. Redirect power. Here we go. Redirect power to the botanical laboratory. It's only running at half power, too. Ice cold water only for $1. Hell yeah. She'll be able to, one day, Parvati, one day, there will be giant posters, not of this, but of people staring off into the distance going, in big red and gold symbolism, with words like progress underneath. That is the future I am promising. And I know you've probably heard about things like gulags and re-education camps and forced labor. Now, all I have to say about that is, that sounds like reactionary talk. I mean, in all fairness, I actually probably would side with the communists in this universe. I mean, they are literally going up against people in top hats, sitting on bags of money laughing. Like, the companies are as evil as, like, Negaverse, Mr. Moneybags. Grenaded. Need all the help I can get, considering the shitstorm that's about to happen. For a character that's not scared towards battle, my character is very much in need of combat training. Ooh, a hole. I've already opened that, so that means I've already been there. Oh, poor Edgewater. I'm actually surprised. If there's no power, then how are the doors working? There's no power. We can't get TV. Ah. Oh shit, look. Look.
Is Reed hiding in there? Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater into prosperity.
Wow, this is the most uninterested crowd of people.
Exercise patience and contemplate the scriptures.
Are we getting paid or not?
Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
Can you not even go up to his lift anymore? Damn. Phyllis, I enjoyed me basically ruining your livelihood.
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger.
Because none of them actually realize what I've done. Yet. Reed is gonna be pissed. Look at him. Look at the way he's standing, he's sitting.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn.
I actually kind of feel a bit bad for
I
him.
never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
I suppose to teach you a lesson, but yeah, she is gonna be.
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
Adelaide had the right idea at make you see that. We're all slaves to slave first choice. I'm liberating you. Life is full of betrayals. I'm the most recent one. Horrible person, you deserve everything. No, he's not. He's just a tool. He's another gear. He needs to go into the re-education camps.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here. Gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked.
Because Tweed is stupid, sir. Tweed is stupid.
Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator.
All right, easy. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
Oh. He's just too tired to give a shit anymore.
All of you, we're done here.
Where do we go? What do we do? Have I told you all recently of the glory that is Das Kapital in space? There is actually, believe it or not, there is a communist sci-fi movie made in the Soviet Union in like the 20s and 30s. A bunch of Soviet scientists go to the moon and they teach them all about collectivism. It's pretty crazy. And amazing. And stupid. Because at the same time in Ukraine, millions of people were starving to death. But it's still mental. I didn't need to have a fight. Not that I probably would have won anyway. Let's hear the death of,
Adelaide was right to leave.
Yeah, she was.
Desertion is a criminal offense, punishable by hard labor.
Okay, punish all of us. Let's see how well you can work then. Let's go to J. Let's go to M. And let's go to Botanical Labs. And see if how let's see how the revolutionist kicks off. There'll be plenty of times to kill corporate shills at a later date. So where is she? There she is.
Do you hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
It's not very quiet. It's actually more like...
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Hey, Dad, all you want. I won't bring your son back.
Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
You should almost... It's almost like some sort of uniting should happen of the workers. Indeed, perhaps the whole world. Now, if only we had a symbol. Maybe a sickle and a hammer, maybe. No. A rake and a toss ball symbol. There. Yes.
I don't look forward to turning folk away.
What?
Camp's gotta stay pure, though. Can't have corporate loyalists
What?
mixing with us, no matter how desperate they may be.
What?
I am curious. Why did you help us?
She's gonna let a bunch of people starve to death now.
The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
Experience. Doing the camp and Reed's cannery here is a better way of life. It is. I don't like the idea of being Reed's lackey. I don't. I don't do this for you. I'm trying to repair the ship, which it would have been easier to decide with Reed, and I'd rather not say. That's a cheap answer. I'll stick with the real one.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You have an edge of consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Cool. Now, let us go back to the ship and get off this dust bowl. That's pretty soon going to be absolutely dead. Right, like there's going to be dead people everywhere. But considering how she keeps those plants in one piece, that might not be a terrible idea.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she
Beautiful,
have a name yet?
not
Drive on.
handsome.
Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing keep you do the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice.
It's a diva's revolution.
You
Amen.
and you can say no. But
I sided with my fellow bitch.
I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you
Ship
ever need a
sing?
pair of eyes
I suppose
to do that,
Ada would
I
sing,
can do
yeah.
that too. What do you think?
The cabinet's yours.
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Aww. She's basically a Joss Whedon character, without the annoyance. Which is greatly appreciated. Like, sir, like, you know, whatever. Like, Sorry, Vic, I was making fun of Joss Whedon. Yeah, yeah. This is how teenagers talk, by the way. Yeah, like, yeah. Fuck that man and his bizarre notions of how to write people. Never let him near a script. Maybe big ideas wouldn't be too bad, but a lot of the great directors, producers, whatever, they're actually really not all that good at everything. Most of them are just... Look at them just stopping right there. Weird. Did they not expect me to turn around the corner and just see him? But yeah, like a lot of directors, they're just not good at everything.
I have detected that
One
the
thing,
town of
two
Edgewater
things.
is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Just creepy.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yep, Joss Whedon did Buffy. What made him a household name. He also did Firefly as well. His writing style is one of absolute annoyance. Sort of snarky, irreverent, fourth wall breaking, tongue-in-cheek meta humor that is alright in drips and drabs, one character in a sea of different things, but not like Tyrion in the early Game of Thrones. That was his character, especially in the books. But imagine if every character was like Tyrion, it would just get on your fucking nerves so quickly.
I love after all this, a bunch of birds got stuck into your engine and it blows up. Also, I'd have those panels looked at. That looks worrying. Firefly was brilliant, despite his writing. A lot of this is inspired by Firefly, as is a lot of different other things. It's proper cowboys in space. Didn't last very long. I didn't like Serenity, the movie that was meant to tie it all up. I didn't hate it, I just didn't really like it.
Ah, there you are.
Hope you don't betray me one day. No, not in this playthrough.
I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way?
Killed
I
him.
lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I'm feeling a bit lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame.
We should form some form of workers' Soviet.
If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little...
Actually won't pay her this time. I'll do the mission she has offered, because it's actually a really good mission.
To land on Stellar Bay.
Plus, it's a lot of money she asks for. Or I could put a couple of light years between me and Halcyon. Can't I land somewhere outside of Stellar Bay? I don't know. Maybe.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star.
And let me get a skip drive.
I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the hope.
Fine, I'll have a talk with her.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design.
Very useful.
Technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
Though I don't have much answers.
Remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only...
Kind of is, actually, and isn't. Their plan kind of works, but doesn't.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination.
I suppose it works for a single generation. And you know what? That sums up late stage capitalism pretty damn well. Okay, Parvati?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
It's... yeah.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was. I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like
She's heavily inspired by the mechanic from Firefly.
right work done in the right order every day.
A character I could not stand. Oh,
You take a vocational test. That decides.
especially one level one episode
Out for maintenance.
with
Figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
she fancies this doctor who's obsessed with keeping his sister safe. It's a long story, but she keeps on hitting on him, and he rejects her in a very honest, straightforward way. And for the rest of the episode, it's all every character is like, "How dare you say this to her?" no. I completely sided with him, and I was like, fuck you, you Aspergy bitch. The world isn't about what you want. I like how they were inspired by that character, but she isn't actually, like, that character. That would just be so off-putting.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
No one does. Actually, you can think of it. Like,
oh, there were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different
I
wrenches.
think of many people who really enjoyed their
Then
time
there'd
in
be
school.
quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches.
Do you know what with Mr. Thompson? She probably did something quite horrific, that's for sure.
As soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want me using them, so I had to sneak them.
Why didn't you steal it? It's incredibly easy.
I slept in there. Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars.
Aww.
When an engine came in, I'd strip it down and rebuild it. I mostly built for myself. Custom tools, little mechanical critters to talk to.
Creepy.
When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer.
Aww, your daddy was dying.
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape. That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
But she does good at imitation. Apparently Ada's the one who actually flies the ship. Ada, how about you not invite yourself into the conversation? No, she's the one who flies the ship.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Facsimile. Uh-huh, sure.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
What's his name does that? LGR. He makes sandwiches with a little hand torch. They're real fancy looking too. Okay. Little radio.
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Yeah, no. Not yet. Don't wanna load up on too much chat. It's much better to actually just steal some shit from your room. Oh yeah, I should activate stuff to steal, stuff to steal. Even though if I'm paying them, they bought it from me. I'm gonna have to ask her about Sam. Sam is sure as hell a good Sam. Oh, I don't get the Edgewater. I don't get the Edgewater icon. Oh, that's what I get. I get a plant. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast the will, less presto, put down new roots. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I'll quickly check this terminal. Search term Sam. Hey, you never actually saw this. Not forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance auto mechanical on Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. Shouldn't be too difficult to get up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat cable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Removal of factory standard parts. Sud Seeper was successful. Delivered a combat modification replacement to the Acid Seeper has been delayed. Process set to be estimated now, solid 3 months. I got more pressing matters to tend to, but I do. Give up on delivery. The parts are lost in transit, one turning up anytime soon. But on good news, a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for information regarding the location of the Acid Seeper, Icon Finch. Part was sent with an old storage facility in Roseway. Sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick up following it next pit stop, back to the Emerald Vale. Wells must be the chaperone, some person of interest. I wonder who that could be. Okay. So who's he playing this weird game of Ludo to? Like, what is that? It's almost like chess, but it's no. Look at what it's got. You've got the 2 dice, and then you've got all these figurines. But all the figurines are different colored. It kind of looks like Ludo mixed in with chess, maybe with like the rules of checkers. Checkers, the game of gods. I also want to point out that this dartboard, though different, it's clearly like looks different. That sun is just going to get in the way so much. It is if you shit it. Wee! Chinese checkers! Yeah. Yeah, grilled cheese, hand torch. You can get it as even or uneven as you want, depending on your like of toasted bread. Okay. Let us go to the groundbreaker.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Oop.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
Stop rubbing it in.
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
Probably.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative. Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Aw, you big brown noser, you.
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. A feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our
You should
travels
have.
together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes.
You've only had one captain. Ah, loser.
How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Let's hear a joke.
How often do I make jokes about chemistry? Periodically.
Badu, look at that smug grin.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
You see, it's all about me.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named June Ray Tennyson.
I won't obsess over her or anything like that.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No, you are technically in my way. We need to actually get going. Parvati and Vikamax. Away we go. Welcome to the Groundbreaker. Damn. That a fine ass. Stupid outfit, but fine ass.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
No, technically, you were in space when you were on board the ship as well, and you're only now like, wow.
That's not the point. This halfway just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick, I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little backbit brat, and we'll toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a drink.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I think Felix is like the most useless character you get in this entire game.
Sure was.
But because I'm going to be like, oh, workers of the world unite.
Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'll be siding with him more than not. Saying that, I am definitely going to be destroying his friends down in the bay.
And I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
So you defended the honor of your team.
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just...
All class must be destroyed and everyone treated equally and blah blah blah. Look, can you hit things for me?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounge together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yes. That's me.
Captain of the Unreliable.
Though,
Like
I don't
something out of a
believe
serial
in
number.
personal property.
Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Mark Squivera.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your
Mark
acquaintance.
Squivera does sound like an actual name.
See you around, boss.
I kind of want these mags, but I mean, there's so many other people around them. It's gonna get caught. Okay, Phineas.
Quite the impressive list of infractions.
It are.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
And I can sell. Actually, before I sell, I should give Vicar Max his weapons. He's got a shotgun and a telescopic sight, so I'm gonna give him that. And I think the shotgun's good enough. 10 plus the hack, hell yeah. Also, he needs to be up close because he's skill and mixed. It's Spacer's choice.
Identification, please.
Here you go. This is totally me. This man, Alex Hawthorne, is me. Or Hawthorne.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Womp 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 wow.
Long enough to get in trouble.
It's because I'm black, isn't it?
This wonderful. The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board.
Yes, his name is stupid.
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
I remember the commodes in Byzantium. They don't shine.
Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here. Surely this must be some sort of mix-up.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets, then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
Udom.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure, a quest.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the ship's
Wanda
not in,
Dorset.
not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing you.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting,
She got killed in the last time I played it.
The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
I never did follow up on that, but fuck it.
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Can do.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Can we talk?
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we... Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Okay.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus,
Which you can't go to.
even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal.
I'm guessing DLC will take me to Hephaestus.
System keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain
secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Computronic. I love that. Computronic.
Thank you, Captain.
Okay. Oh, I'll wait until he leaves and then nick this. Oh, there's two of them. Of course there is. My GoPro is coming on Monday. So expect a video around that time as I test it out. Maybe even a live stream if I can get it to work, but I don't know how well that's going to work. The GoPro, of course, is also coming in with a strap for the harness. That'll look stupid, but it'll let you have a great view of New York and places like that.
Spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Monsters!
The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
Be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Caramel and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
You go in there? Okay.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Sugar Kale Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Sure we can. And by rent a room, I mean not rent a room.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be
For once, I'm actually going to take the job.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Qualms?
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Angie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Mysterious.
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have...
I gotta remember not to give anyone anything that I find there.
Are cleverer than
And
all
give
get.
her it.
Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer.
corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Gladys still got those guns. And she knows it. Ooh, Salvager's Helper. The gift that keeps on giving. That looks like the best regular pistol, but there's no real point in me doing that. They're pretty low grade weapons. Sell, and keep because of the hell that is robots. Ludwig wasn't wrong. The robots will kill us, but mostly because I tried to kill them first. Keep those. And sell old junk. Nice. And armor parts. Alright. So I'll go to Udom now. Which reminds me of Noodles anytime I say his name.
I know she's in there, Mpuru.
Oh, that's right. I should go and talk to Ellie.
You can't keep me at it. I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
See, Mpuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What do you want of Jesse Ventura?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
I gotta pick up the code. Using a disguise will prevent being immediately attacked, but I don't think in this case I'll need to worry too much. Oh yeah. Absolutely. And what perk should I pick? Walk speed. Fuck it. Nice. I'm right, I don't have the Monarch key. I forget where you get the Monarch key. Yeah. So... like right there, for example. Just laying on the ground, no one cares. Corpses. Free stuff I can steal. Ooh. We're now in Venice, apparently. The pee. Bet that does smell like pee. I've heard nothing but bad things about the smell of Venice. Even on good days. Squatter's Journal. So I wasn't meant to go down this way. Who just leaves drugs lying around in like a public bathroom? This is for a pickup. In which case, you put them behind the toilet. This all looks safe. Hello, fellow Mardettes.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
I sure do. Oh, that'd have been funnier if it stayed closed. Gonna steal Durish? Yeah, there might be guards around.
To the last ratchet on rotten time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to
Rhapsodon Rutten. That's a good word.
I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
I did this one last, so.
Criminy. You really ain't gonna drop
Criminy?
Alright, okay. We can discuss
Dunderhead, Criminy. This game gives you a lot of great words.
goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick.
No.
If you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
Fuck the board.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room.
It's true.
So I hold up here to lay low. Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Uh-huh. Also talk to this one.
Can't say I've seen you before. If you're here to better your... He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape.
Captain
I wonder
Irion.
if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals up. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
Tasty.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday.
That's a
Last
term.
he told me he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
Are you?
You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Okay, now we go to Udon.
Go back to Byzantium.
I'm just gonna hang in the back.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
He.
Something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he makes my mustache twinge.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
Aww.
You have his ship, you must know.
Your mustache is
All of us on
off-putting.
the promenade,
In a good
hugging
way.
Him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. You see?
Yeah, of course he did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Well, my pod crashed on him because he was too stupid to realize that that's how the pod was going to land directly on it. So, in a way, he deserved to die.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
They were quite gory. I kind of, Dorothy'd Wicked Witched him.
Fine. You're free to go. I've removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be?
No, he didn't.
Anything at all?
We didn't talk that much.
That's...
Technically true.
Well, that's just terrible news. Oh, what am I going to do now?
Okay, in a minute I gotta go up and turn off the heating. It's nice to have it on for a bit, but too much and it's
This is
overpowering.
terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
No, we're good. We're good. Oh wait, no, that's right, Jessie Doyle.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Ooh. I'll pay her off.
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove. Although, seeing as this woman isn't a member of our crew, it'd be nice if the price weren't quite so high.
I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this itemized bill.
Oh yeah, I can cover that.
I'm glad we could come to an accommodation. You may inform Miss Doyle that our collections agent will be recalled.
It's actually not
Now,
that bad.
Is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Yes. Let us go. Let's go and kill something. It's been too long. Now let's go to the med bay and get that sorted out.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Yeah, smoke in the medical center.
Except being right. That's nice too. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jessie. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Okay, that works for me.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Competent.
We can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Meet me back on the ship.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Not gonna say it in Pravati. Being very rude to our latest crew member. Okay, let's first of all, let's do character, then I'll definitely want this. Considering, oh shit, I don't have any perks. There. Okay, now I will go to journal. Captain McCreed. I'll go downstairs and kill him.
What's going on with you lately? You seem down.
And it will be glorious. I hope so, anyway. Terror on the frontier, mysterious stranger, threatens our way of life. Technically I do, for the record.
save here real quick because I'm not a combat character. But I...
Hey, McRed, are you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm.
Mutton chops.
Now, or you'll parley with the king.
The muttonest of chops.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
That's why I've got a grenade launcher.
Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Neither is this. Oh, shit. Aha! Grenades don't work like that. F, F, F. Aww. Need a new approach. A sexier approach and maybe a little less deady. Don't do that for starters.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor?
You have a great story, buddy. It's just, you know. This is one of the biggest fights in the whole damn game. Everyone, to me. Gun and run. Gun and run. Oh, Pox, that would have been great. No, I have to do this. Ah! Okay. 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 Both of you stand behind here.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Here we go.
I had a whole speech laid out and everything. Shit.
On my way.
I'll take up McCready's gun. And I'm also going to take his goggles because they're cool looking. We've gotten the worst of it out of the way now. Look at them.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place.
They're still kind of just standing there. What the hell? They would have completely overwhelmed us. They lost their one chance of actually having a chance against me. Jesus, what the hell was I thinking here? Okay. Corpse. Corpse. He was right, though. There can only be one captain. Okay, I'm just going to rush up real quick and turn off the heating. Great way of saving money. And I'm going to be streaming for about another 55 minutes, give or take. Giving you 4 hours tonight. You're all welcome.
There's still some people down below and up on the rafters. After we got them all, we can move it on up.
You've been getting into the boss's special stash again, haven't you?
Everybody okay? Great.
Okay. I thought he had a flamethrower though, doesn't he? A lock-on flamethrower, but it's not a flamethrower, it's a bloody electro gun. Of course, we're siding with Groundbreaker, not that there's that much of an argument to be made against it.
Does everyone get...
I should also try to give them better weapons. After all, they're kind of my backup. So, drugs. I just killed off some pretty heavy drug dealers. I feel bad. The world needs more drugs. Ugh. Ow, my nose. Have you ever gotten it where, like, a nose hair kind of irritates you? That's what I've got right now. What the hell is that noise? Let's go downstairs. No, that's where I came. This area reminds me a bit of, what's the name of that game? Metro. Nice.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
You don't care that I just killed off everyone you know?
It's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam. I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
She fancied him. I clam jammed her.
Nice.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. There it is. There's a power core something that I need to grab. I don't know what it looks like, so I'll have to go and talk to the June Tennyson, whatever the hell her name is.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Yeah, I can, seeing that that's exactly what happened to me. Ooh, a plasma rifle. Not the best weapon in the world.
still. Alright. I've come back here in a minute, but fuck it. Oh, my armor's damaged, apparently. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. I don't have enough armor parts. Shit.
CNP, I can't believe it's not yours. It's unbelievable how good it is.
This is it. Security. I can check
Oh,
the
yeah.
departures registry to find.
How goes the hunt? Nothing.
Oh, he's dead.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardets' backs, the Mardets have got yours.
That'll
Here's the
pay
bounty
off.
payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future. With that bastard McRed dead, there.
Alright. That guy literally saw me change.
I'll keep quiet.
Like,
There it is.
enter docking.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Monarch. There's only 5 places you can go in this game. There's a lot of ID from Ardets. Alright. Yeah, just him now. Okay, June it is. And get Parvati not quite laid. Oh.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Really? I thought it was like one of the busiest places in the entire system.
Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job.
Yeah, I probably don't
See
have the
all
right
same
weapon.
faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
Oh, she's
I was just
already
thinking,
getting
I haven't got
getting
much
the
experience
vapors.
working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
God, that was so lucky. What happens if she didn't... What happens if, for example, she was straight, and not only straight, she was, like, really homophobic? Like, imagine what that would do to Parvati. Like, oh, get off my ship, you freak of nature. You know, like, that can happen.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Sorry.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
I hope
Now,
that's the
if
last
there's
we have to
nothing
hear
else,
about
there are
that.
other parts of the ship begging for my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Whoop-dee-doo. Hooray. Oh, I see what they've done. They put a filter a little while in front of us. If you get a little too close, it stops. You go away.
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game.
Yeah, now I have to go back down, and now I'll know where to find those parts. Wasting my time. It's not fun. There it is.
May's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
If you want to think about Junlei's pie, be my guest, but do it on your own time.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Color, what are you? How about that?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator
The
down.
large door?
There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation. More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle.
The caterpillars are killing me!
Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
I am person. I am beep boop person. Alright. Hooray. Now that's level 50. Next I will work on these two. Because that is a whole lot of nothing. Need more bonuses in combat because I'm weak as fuck. Alright. Let's quickly check to see if I've got the best weapons for the job. Manti-pillars, grenade launchers, shot cannon, and good old-fashioned axe. Vortex mace. Where's Vicar Max? You should have the Vortex mace. Arvati. Shock stick. Range damage. And the Vicar should have melee damage. I'll get him a proper shotgun as well. Shh, how shocking. Look at him do his little dance when he dies. I want to do a little dance for me. Oh, shit! Okay, so you don't go near them because they will literally set you on fire. Good to know.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you can. I can always fix them later.
Probably. Probably just do that. You know, as you do. Drugs. Sweet, beautiful, beautiful drugs. Oh shit. There we are. Drugs. That's a big old... Oh shit, there's more of them. It's almost like not having a combat build character makes this more complicated. Ooh, plasma weakness? Alright. That one I will have. Ooh, 10 plus dialogue skill. Yes, please.
That means just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps. Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Yes, it does. I'm great like that. Wait, aren't we in space? Yeah, so shouldn't we start being freezing to death now that we're in the cold vacuum of space? And then everyone freezes. Humans, we don't do too well in space. To HBB, Earth HQ, transmitted via probe, archived at source. This my honor to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at Lagrange Point, having released our cargo of prefab housing. Settlers and suppliers at intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. They expanded, at least. Now, stage 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out. My family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract. Keeping the ship active duty is intended independent trading post, repair stop, and cargo bay. Remiss if I close that transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Seems Earth's forgotten about you. Some very rich and unsavory elements of our colonial neighbors have seemed to have the wrong idea about why I flew us here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary at Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. That could be kind of sexy, though. It wasn't a nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon corporate entities. Period. Negotiate the understanding clearly outlined in its writing before ever set foot on the ship. Anyone who wants to dispute or compromise our independence, answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even with the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedoms accordingly. Chief Guiling. Okay. So it's like back the fuck off. Interesting, a Chinese person is anti-communist. Must be from Taiwan. So you're not all gonna burn to death. That's pretty good.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Reports from concerned supervisors indicate that rates of time theft are on the rise.
Time theft.
All of our listeners to remember that lack of productivity is not a victimless crime. Workers should be on the lookout for slacking and underperformance. Report anyone you suspect of time theft to your supervisor immediately.
Time theft.
This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Say space is a vacuum. We finally reached the outer reaches of the universe to find a giant literal cleaning vacuum.
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention.
I don't think I ever did that.
Doc and
With,
Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Hold on. I'm just gonna maximize the screen. I don't know how well the chat's been coming up on screen. I've been only occasionally looking back, so I'm gonna try this and see for a minute. There we are. Okay. No. Hope doing all well. I've got about another half hour left, and then I think I'll wrap this up. I've been playing for nearly 4 hours now. Doesn't feel it. That just shows, even though I've beaten the game, I'm still enjoying it. Ah, the almighty mascot of this game.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. Heard of it? My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Don't go looking into it.
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
Yeah.
And if you do, please don't mention us.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall.
That's disturbing.
So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too. Have a look.
Impact hammer. Ammo! Need me some ammo. Lots of ammo. We nearly have enough to pay off Gladdy. I want to do our mission. To that end, I'm going to leave the Groundbreaker and go to Rosewater. Adrena time? No, it's just Adrenal. That's good. Look at that! Look at that! I knocked out one of their major factories, and they still give me over 0.5% discount. These people are fucking weird, man. They don't know how anything works. They don't know, man. They just don't know. Okay, onwards.
You been flying the outer systems route lately?
Let's go to Rosewater. I never actually went to Rosewater when I played this last playthrough with yous. I did on my own time. So now you get to see Rosewater.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into ground?
I was actually curious to see if... Oh, this is a good one.
Hey, you got a second?
I have tons of seconds.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss.
Hey, buy the
Finally
drink
ship.
first.
Only thing that's missing is me.
What's one situation where you weren't supposed to laugh no matter how hard you tried? Anyway, back in school I wanted to laugh when the teacher was like, "You think this is funny?" Yeah, kinda. Like, I'm not gonna lie, at a funeral. At a funeral. I don't know why, but just the look on their faces. I was really young. But, no, I was about 13. I'm guessing hormones were kicking me in the teeth at the time. And I don't know, I just started going... I don't know. I don't know why.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be
This
the
is
best
funny.
damn crew you ever hired.
Alright, Felix, tell me why I should hire you.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang.
It can be both. I'm enjoying this. Go on.
Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
Aw, he's trying so hard. Let him continue.
Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while
pretty
fighting
much.
enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
That's what you get for not letting me go to the bar.
Real good.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in?
I've heard enough. You're not.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that.
About a
Thanks,
few
boss.
hours.
You're not going to regret this.
You did just lose your job after all.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is going to be
I
great.
don't like the look of his mouth. It's
You got
weird.
a crew now, Felix.
Alright, let's all head inside. Let's go to Rosewater and then let's get the hell out of here. No, let's go to the Unreliable first and then out of there to go to Rosewater.
Good, you're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotional capacity.
I just hugged the screen. I missed you too. What the? Oh, I have to go to the recording of the ship. Okay.
Welcome back, Captain. How can... Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere.
Not Viscera! Not Viscera!
Deployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, We are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad.
Don't ask me why we
Also,
couldn't do that before.
protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Okay, but you don't... Never mind. Roseway.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
We gotta talk.
Hi, Ellie. What up?
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us. What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough
In a
luck for
shady
them,
corporate
but
world,
maybe an opportunity
in a
for
shady
us.
corporate Schmidt.
With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck-up. I'm counting on it.
Same.
Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Let us do this. Like a nudist. Vicar Max, poor body. Felix and Ellie. Let's go to Rosewater. And here we are.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.
Better than nature. Rosewater's tiny in comparison, but there's enough to do. Let's give them decent weapons and shit. That's not too bad. Automatic pistol and officer's blade. Armor. Yeah. Aggressive, mixed, medium. Sure, alright. Medical. And... oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna need that. Felix. He's got a grenade launcher. Don't ask me where he gets it. And rain damage. Rain damage. Inventory. No. Ellie. No. Felix. 217. His grenade launcher is better than my grenade launcher. Hospital 6. Yay, they're all set. They're all set to go. Let's get going. Ooh, purple berry punch. Some vending machines. Shit to steal.
Hell of a welcome.
Someone's having sex with that vehicle over there. Pretty cool. Raptidon. And out of curiosity, Raptidon is level 11. Whoa. Blinded him. Sweet. Welcome to space, everyone. It's a very spacey world. But not Kevin's spacey world. We're not that evil. steal from the dead, as you do. Read this. Dad, I'm writing you in the yard so you found his way back here. I'm sorry I wasn't here to see you. Moving out of town, all of us. I don't know where we're going. Hope that wherever it is, the lab is as nice as Roseways. We're doing some good work, real science for once. I don't know what moving us out to. I don't know. We'll see each other again. And Dad, do me a favor and burn this journal. I'll not even mention the name of Roseways. For corporate concerns, towns never existed. I don't want to get in trouble. So maybe don't send the message and mention it. Say, hey Dad, we're going. I'm probably going to die, so bye.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10.
Damn, that's a lot of good stuff. Oh wow, you get a good beat out of this dude. Come on, give us one more.
Looks like we missed the fun.
Doesn't sound it. Damn. They locked the door on these people? Sweet. Very brutal. I appreciate it. I think the other planets make fun of, hold on, first. You know that feeling you get when something your PC won't work no matter what you do and you just want to drive at the CEO of the manufacturer's house and punch him in the face? Yes, that's called every time I use this. This is the PC that freezes on me at least once a day, by the way. So, I can relate to that. Whoever made the Predator G3, probably Predator, is a piece of shit and needs to be given a stern lecture to in their bottom with something very, very warm. Perhaps even hot. Perhaps even scalding. Perhaps even red hot. Do you think other planets make fun of Jupiter for being fat? Yes, I do. But the thing is that Jupiter's their boss. So, as it stands, they're not really going to do it in front of him. They're going to do it behind his back. Which is really easy to do because he's so fat, you know? Like, he's just like, what are you guys saying about me? Nothing, Jupiter. Saturn, you're not much bigger, smaller than me. Come on, man. You're all fancy. Ever since you got those rings, you got all fancy on me.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
I'm Burke. I'm basically the Doom Marine.
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. Forget I said anything about that. Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating. Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow.
So,
anything else you'd like to know?
They have chickens in this on these planets. That's interesting.
Distress call from here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed. Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such. Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Hey, you're lucky I don't... Well, actually, I was going to say you're lucky I don't do the same thing what I did to Spacer's Choice, but I might actually end up doing that. Shit, we only got 10 minutes left. Let's see what... We'll go to the 17th bar. Sell off our shit. And then get our first mission.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom
Oh, I can also get the better shotgun. Nice. And now I have an actual shotgun.
Hey, boss. Could we get some Rizzos?
Yes, we can get some
I don't
Rizzos.
think you're
I
supposed to
have
be
some
wandering
Rizzos.
around. Security's gonna tell you to make tracks. Want to treat yourself before you go? Something for the road, maybe? Annie Cleo makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon.
Why do they need a bar still operating if this whole place is being shut down? That seems counterproductive. Okay, I'll actually get rid of everything. Need the money more than I need it. Boop. Might actually keep that and see what that one looks like. And now I'm going to wrap up with one of my last shills of the evening. If you are enjoying this, by all means, do like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, we have a Discord. You'll find the link for it down below. Along with anything you could help out with me in terms of donation. Almost fucked that line up. Yes. I can chill like the rest of them. I have the power of shills. And Derbyshire. If I don't stream tomorrow, I'm probably going to stream on Sunday. Maybe this, maybe something else. Wasted Wednesday is going to be replaced, obviously, by not Wasted Wednesday on Wednesdays. Might as well stick to the same day. But I'll still try to give you some content. Content is good content. It is good, yeah? Alright, let's get our first mission. From Anton. He looks like an Anton.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
Ew. Do you like my outfit? It is made out of gold bars that aren't actually gold bars.
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize.
Professional Lucius Malfoy impersonator.
May have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Standard operating procedure for suits, boss. They're all a bunch of cowards.
Ooh, sick burn.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable. My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here. I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
This is all about toothpaste.
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant.
It actually makes sense when you piece together the game why this is so important. At the time I just thought it was kind of silly and was like, oh yeah, they're gonna kill everyone over some toothpaste, and then you think about it and you're like, oh shit, yeah, okay, this makes sense.
Not just any diet toothpaste.
The ultimate diet toothpaste. Care if it's the ultimate rocket fuel.
Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Apazap diet toothpaste in an...
Apazat! Oh, no, that's a good name.
Here as well.
Apazat.
Nice, is it not?
It is,
Came up
actually.
with that myself. It's a shame our marketing department is almost as befuddled as my co-workers here.
Why? That is a genuinely good name. Apazat. Being a shill, I did a Patreon setup now for assassinations. Oh, cool. Sweet, man. What's the stories on?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons.
Not the
If those
Raptidons.
cretins get their
They
hands
sound
on
like
my
Transformers.
research, well, they'll need not kill me. Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original by the Grand Architect. Jameson, he's in the old lab. That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I'm held to account for the well-being of every scientist here.
Good to know who he looks like.
Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
He looks like an old potato that's been wizened. His skin does.
Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for callousness. If my colleagues refuse to take their lives seriously, why should I? All they do is complain. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. Believe what you will, but I'm not the manipulative, ego-driven person you think me to be. I'm not.
Just because it's all about me has nothing to do with anything. Horrorish mostly, some regular horror, fantasy, comedic horror. Cool. Alright, let's save. Let us save you late and let us quit you late. Woo! Woo! High face. High face. Look at that shave. Look at that shave. Look at this. Broken. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. I haven't really noticed much change if you do or do not side with the corporations, but I have only done the one area, so hopefully to see that increased. Of course, on Monarch, that's going to be a big deal. So yeah, so tomorrow I won't be streaming because I don't really have enough content these days. But on Sunday I definitely will be. So, and I won't be playing Outer Worlds, but I'll see what I will be playing. And then, of course, it'll change as I can make it. Oh, obviously you're also gonna get a bit of the old, what's the name of that fucking thing? Come on. The GoPro. When I get it, I'm gonna make a video or a stream if I can from it because I gotta do some tests with it. So I want to thank everyone who popped into the chat tonight, and I want to thank everyone who popped into the chat in the future, or just popped in general, rather. If you liked what you saw, you know what to do. Thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, share, Discord, PayPal, Streamlabs, my account, all that you'll find linked down below. This is still a fantastic game. It's probably my favorite game of the year, if you haven't already I've already guessed. Well, that list isn't exactly huge. Yeah, so I'll see you.